There's been a lot going on over the last several weeks, not the least of which is this awful cold I'm battling. I'm sure you can tell by the sound of my voice that I'm not quite in the best of health. It wouldn't be the start of adventure season without some type of physical drama, now would it? The last few weeks have seen a lot of travel and stress, so when I realized that it was peak wildflower season here in Washington, I knew I had to get out and see some. I feel like since I arrived in the Pacific Northwest, I've not really had a chance to explore much and enjoy the beautiful scenery. From problems with the Jeep, to jumping on a plane, to briefly return to Florida, to now fighting exhaustion in this cold, I've been feeling pretty run down. I needed to pick me up, and it's hard to feel stressed out when surrounded by a bunch of flowers. Look at this. Looks like there's a little path going off down that way also. I don't know if the vibrancy of the colors are coming across on film, but they are beautiful. Yellow. It smells so good in here. I love the pink. Look at the pinks. I tend to feel overwhelmed and anxious in certain situations rather easily, a lot easier than when I was younger. I recently was diagnosed with ADHD, and I think that put a lot of things into perspective for me. As I've gotten older, I've made a concerted effort to make more space for myself and to do more things that benefit me just for the sake of me, not just because society told me my worth was tied up in how much I sacrificed myself for others. I think a lot of people fall into that trap, and we just kind of get swept up in it and everything that we think we're supposed to do. One of the gifts of reaching this age, I think, is that you start to live life on your own terms, and you don't sacrifice yourself and your boundaries quite so quickly and easily as when you're younger. I honestly feel like a lot of the chronic conditions that I've battled, and a lot of other women I know have battled, are directly tied into everything we've had to absorb and pretty much shove down over the years just to get through the days as a mom and a wife. When I started prioritizing time outside and time to just move in a more deliberate way for my own physical and mental benefit, it marked a shift in my life. And as someone who has made similar changes will likely tell you, sometimes people in your immediate circle don't really take well to that. And that can cause all kinds of strife and stress in and of itself. But I'm going to tell you, no matter what, you should do what you need to do for you. Sometimes it's as simple as taking a walk amongst the flowers. Sometimes it's not that easy, and I'm not saying that nature fixes everything, but taking yourself out of stressful situations and recharging, whatever that looks like for you, is always the right thing to do.